And we are live. Let me pause this thing so it don't make noise. All right, muted. Now we can get going. Thank you guys for showing up. Appreciate it. Got the Crazy Scotsman and Big Al out there so far. But yeah, the orders came in today. Been waiting. We had one package come in yesterday and the finishing packages. So I got all sorts of cool stuff. Actually, Scotsman, with my Amazon card. So I finally went out and started using the card. But I got some exciting stuff to show you guys. So first off, let's start off with the Valhor gear. Now, what is this? Do you guys know what this is? Ever heard of it? That's what it looks like. Anybody? Alaskan Ballistics, what's up? Bad Billy 429. All right, so those of you guys probably use these, probably see me wearing these, but the Howard lights, this is a replacement. So here's one pair. So I'll give you guys, I'm going to do some videos on these just because they're that badass. But just a quick, so here's the stock ones, and here's the new ones. So you can see the gel. These are gel, way better, more comfortable. And then here's the other ones. These are been used, they're worn out. Here's the new ones. You can see the difference. Nothing better than gel. These things are nice. What? What'd you guys say? All right. So I got two pairs of those, two sets of those. Super excited about that because wearing those all day long, especially like 3-gun or a long day of shooting, those Howard lights, they wear out. The pads break down. You can kind of see they're just real thin. And they're good. I mean, they work well. And these things cost about half the price of what the actual Howard lights cost. Do they add any decibel ratings? I don't believe so, but they're just that much more comfortable. Especially they're gel, so they're like cool on your head. And they fit around your eye pro a lot better. And I don't want to get too technical. So that's that. I'll do a video on these things. I bought these on Amazon. I think they're like 30-something bucks. But this will turn your Howard lights into like a $300 pair of, and I actually have a $300 pair of Peltors. Are they Peltors? Yeah, Peltors. And these are gel cups, and you just can't beat gel. These are nice. I had a friend give me these, and the problem is the electronics aren't working right or something. I can't get these things to work all the time when I need them. But the gel cups are phenomenal. They're super cool on your head, and they'll sit there many more hours than the normal stock pads without you complaining about it. Now, I got some other stuff. So most of you guys know I reload, and this is my jug of bad rounds. So I've been collecting these over the years. You see some 223, some 9, some 40. That's basically all I load. But if it won't fit in the case gauge, the case check stuff, it goes in there for a project that I've been finally ordered the stuff for it. And I ordered the RCBS collet. It's the bullet pull, standard bullet puller. There's the number if you guys want it. But I've gotten to a point where I need to get off my lazy ass and start pulling these. This one, you can see the collet is for 223. And this one is for the 40. And this one is for the 9mm. So I'm excited about being able to finally tear those down, get the projectiles out. It works really good. I did some with the 223. The first couple got bullet puller. This one is the first one I did, and you can see that I over cranked on it. It's got some deformity. You can see like right from right there up. I squished it basically. That doesn't need to happen. you know, you got to learn the tool. So there's one that I pulled out. Perfectly fine. Looks exactly like when it came out of the package. So now I can retrieve all those good projectiles and not have to buy them again. So super excited about that. This is going in my Redding. It's not a rock chucker, but it's the same thing. Single stage press, and it works perfect. I'm waiting for these. For some reason, I can't think what the hell this is called, but I need the 40 and the 9 still. This is for a 223. This is the number 10. So once I get those, I'll be pulling the 9s and the 40 out. I went to try to get it today, but obviously they're closed due to Memorial Weekend. So sometimes you just got to wait. And guess what? I'm having a beer today. I'm having a Michelob Ultra, like 95 calories. I've been drinking too much sweet tea, so I'm trying to get skinny drinking beer. All right, so that's some of the exciting news I got. Now, the next thing is sometimes I'll go and I will go to the local shooting range. That's not a beer. Yeah, you're right, Kyle. But it's refreshing. Let's see. See, you guys got me all discombobulated. Robin Jones, I got your thing over there. If it stops raining, I have the box sitting right there to mail out your package. She was lucky enough to win a case trimmer that had gotten passed back from Bald and Curious. So that was Bald and Curious. Was one of his wins on the X-Ring 500 sub giveaway. So I got those. Now here we go. So here's one of the next things up. And it's just a shoe. But with this shoe is this. This is what I'm looking for. Like I'll shoot sometimes with this on. And it's more of just a tennis shoe, a running shoe, and it doesn't have enough traction. We've been getting a shit ton of rain, and I wanted to get something a little more aggressive. Look at those things. It looks like cleats, but you don't have to wear a pair of cleats. Quite a few shooters use these because of the traction. You know, it's got a nice running, kind of a running shape to it, which is cool. It's set up where there's no shoelaces. It's kind of a system where you just pull it and then you tuck the rest of it underneath this toe, whatever the hell this thing's called right here. These are by Solomon. These are the Crosstech 4. There's some that are bigger and badder ass that you can buy. I bought these for $74 on Amazon. I just figured I really didn't need the newest and latest greatest. I was basically looking for that. So that's going to be nice. I'm going to shoot 3-gun next Saturday, and I'll be slashing around in the mud probably. So these are definitely going to help. Trying to slip or figuring out a way where you're not going to slip with a pistol or a rifle or a shotgun in your hand is probably a little safer than if you're going to wear a pair of these like I was wearing last time, and it's a little slippery. And the last thing, $148 for 2. They do make some that are $148, but I paid $74 for these. It's probably just the newer number or whatever. You know, these say Speed Cross 4 on them, so maybe the 5s or 6s or whatever. I didn't need all that. I just needed something that would give me more traction. My hiking boots, which I shoot with as well, but they're worn out and they don't have anything close to this traction. But look at those things. They look like cleats. These things are badass. I know they come in lots of different colors. Some of the guys that you guys know, and I don't want to pick on anybody, but they use a brighter color, but it has the same traction. I'm more of a plain Jane kind of boring kind of guy, I guess. So I'm running the black ones. And I figured, why not? So yeah, they're nice. I tried them on. They're comfortable. And if any of you guys are interested, I don't know what shoes you guys have, but I was a little worried about wearing or ordering shoes online because I don't normally ever do that. But I wear Asics, which are these ones, and these are 11s. And I ordered these in 11s, and they fit just fine. So they crossed over perfect. Yeah, these are dirt diggers, right? I think these things are going to be badass. These would be a shoe that you wouldn't want to wear in the house after a muddy day because your wife would probably kill you. But these are definitely going to help keep you standing instead of slipping, hopefully. So with that said, I'll probably slip and fall on my ass this next 3-gun match, but at least I tried, right? And then the last thing I bought, hey, Tom, how you doing, buddy? Was I bought, and there's a lot of videos on these, but I go to the range and I'll buy a bucket of brass, and I've been going back and forth, and I've been separating it all and all that kind of crap. And then luckily I was able to buy actually a whole bucket of 40 cal, which is really bitching. But most of the time I'm having to separate it. So I did buy these buckets, and I bought the 380 shell plate because you guys are gonna think I'm nuts. But I take every 9mm and I stand it on end, and then that's the only way I can figure out where the 380s are. So I'll just keep stacking them basically, and I'll find all the short ones and I'll separate them. But with this guy, which is really cool, so this just goes in a bucket like this. You start here, the 45, and actually it does a lot of stuff. Let me read it to you guys. It's kind of cool. So I was thinking it just did 45, 49, and that's basically it. And then I bought the 380 shell plate. But the yellow one does 45 ACP, GAP, 44 mag, 50 AE, 243, 308, 7.62 by 39, and 45 Colt. So all that shit would be in this one. It would stay in this one. And then the rest of it would go down to the next level. And that's the blue one. And I wrote 40 on it. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's kind of dark. But this will capture the 40 Smith & Wesson, 10mm, 357, and 38. So those will be pretty easy to see between the 40 and the 10. And then the 357 and the 38, I'll just pull it to the side because I don't load that stuff anyways. And then the black one, which is this one. And all it is, guys, is the holes keep getting smaller. 9mm, 380 ACP, 38 Super, and 223. So that'll separate to 223. That's kind of cool. And then inside the bucket, so it falls all the way through there. And they're not talking about this thing, but that's how you would separate the 380, the 22s, the 17 HMR kind of crap, gravel, 32 ACP, tumbling media, and 25 ACP. All that stuff will be at the bottom of the bucket. And all that stuff shit anyways. I don't want any of it. Old media and rubber from the frickin' things, from the barricades and stuff. But that's all the stuff I got. Yep, floor drain for sure. I thought it was a floor drain. It does look like a floor drain, actually. Well, let me show you guys something. It is, and I didn't know this, but I'm assuming that 9mm is actually skinnier. Let's see if I'm saying this right. Skinnier than 380. All right, so here's 9mm. Here's the rack. Okay, so it stays here. So that's not what I meant. Here's the 9mm bucket, and it stays there. But if I get 380, this is all the shit I pulled out. So far I've gotten 2 big buckets. I don't know how much those damn things weigh, but they weigh a lot. So here's a 380. It won't let it fall through the 9. but it'll fall through here. So you guys can see that. So here's the 9 again. So once you separate the 9, and you can separate the 380 by using this thing. So there's the 9mm. So the 9's just a hair fatter than the 380. Besides it being shorter, but that's not the part that separates it. So there's that bit of trivia. Other than that, that's what I got. One shit bucket. Yes, one big old shit bucket. But it's a lot cheaper to buy it like that. But this thing, I've been wanting one of these for years. Was just kind of lazy. Not so much lazy, just didn't want to spend the money on it. I think it was like 57 bucks. And then that stupid metal one for the 380, that was like 30 something bucks. But if you guys are interested, I bought it off of Amazon. It works really well. I was playing with it a little bit in here with the different calibers and stuff. And it does what it says. The 45 will stay in the 45 section. The 40 goes down the 45 to the 40. And then the 9 continues on. And then you got to separate the 380 and the 9. I made a crap ton of 380 Magnums. Yeah, I know. I've done, there's a few of those in that bullet puller that I got to deal with. But yeah, I would sit there on this table over here and I would stand up every 9mm in 380. And then there's some bullshit round. Some guy was shooting some Makarov or some crap. What was it? 380 auto. No, that's not it. Anyways, it was between a 9mm and a short. It was in the middle of it. So I'm like, what the hell? So then I had to really like look into detail. And it was like some, I don't know what it was. It was I don't know what it was, like a Makarov or some shit I never seen before. But I didn't know that it was bigger than the 380, but smaller than the 9. So I ended up, I think I threw them straight in the trash. I'm like, these things got to get out of here, because you end up loading a 9mm with it and you end up screwing something up. 380 and 40 suck, says the Scotsman. Scotsman. You just think it sucks because you shoot this crap. This old cowboy stuff. Which is cool. You got Tom talking about if you guys haven't seen his crab or his miniature lobster fest, that was pretty cool. That was a shit ton of freaking crawfish. What's everybody doing tonight? Yeah, those are the things that's cool about reloading. If you're loading like 380, 40, 10mm, some of the stuff that is a lot more expensive. The 9mm is probably the cheapest round. But if you have guns that have crazy stuff like that, or 44 Magnum, especially some of that crazy stuff, that stuff gets expensive. You can save a lot of money quickly loading some of that stuff. 50 A&E. It's 11:11, just chilling, homie. Bad Billy, you finally got some, get all that snow to melt. I have about 3,000 brass in my basement corner, just pissed. They're in my way. Well, load them up, shoot them. I'm super excited about these, though. I've been wanting these for a long time. They fit good. It's cool, though, too, with the no laces. You just pull the freaking thing up and hide it in the little tongue. pretty awesome. I did go boring though. I went black. I always wear black shoes. Easy to clean or whatever. So, yeah, but those things, man, they got some aggressive freaking feet on them. It's like cleats. I can't wait to shoot with them. Here's the other one with the tag on it. Yeah, it's trying to show you how to put the laces in the tongue. So pull it up, get it tight, and then right here, and make it loose so you guys can see it. So right in there's a pocket, and then you just basically, you can spin it up or roll it up or whatever, but it all goes in the tongue here. Then you don't have to worry about little sticks catching it as you're running. And then you end up with that. No loops and stuff. Good for kids that don't know how to tie their shoes too. Gel cups. Who's using these? Who's using gel cups? Or even more importantly, who's using these? Howard Lights or Peltors. Look how smushed those things are already. Yeah, no loose ends. You don't got to worry, especially if there's a bunch of bushes running around as you're running and shooting where your shoelace gets caught in it. Not that I've had that happen to me, but it could happen. What up, Mario? Tactical bean? That's not what he says. Not tactical bean. What is it? Tactical, no. Help me out, Mario. Yeah, Howard's. I love these things. I've been shooting with these for years and years. And finally said, you know what? Screw it. Because of these ones and the gel cups, I'm like, I got to get a pair of gel cups for these things. It's worth it. Hey, Glock 17's out there. Glock 17 did a video yesterday, day before, about what kind of cameras and stuff you guys use for doing YouTube and what kind of program do you use. And I use my phone a lot. Right now I'm on the computer, but I use this a lot. I have some really fancy cameras, some real nice Sonys. One's like $1,400 or something like that, and then I have another smaller Sony. But no, I'm not in California. I'm at home. But I use my phone mostly, and I do everything off iMovie, and I do everything off this iMovie unless I want to add something crazy to it. My computer is getting very old, so or my internet sucks or something, but every time I do a movie on my computer, it takes forever to download. I can do the same video on my phone in 1/3 of the time, easy. So let's see. Kyle says, is that an I voted sticker on your Howards? No, I got, it depends which one you're looking at, but I got shoot him in the face, shoot him in the face. These are mine. And then these are my son's over here. And that's just an old target. The hard part's remembering whose are whose, so I just mark them up so I know which they don't walk off as easy at the shooting range. Or my son doesn't try wearing mine. And then on these ones, the Peltors, the WTF SoCal gave me, which I'm looking into making these work, but I can't get them to turn on right. And I've checked the battery 1,000 times, but I got the 6 on one side, which is from one of my stickers. And then I got shoot him in the face. Oh, and then I got Isyour6 covered there. Just have fun. When you're sitting there and everybody's throwing their shit, like in the back of the truck, like this last 3 gun, I had Coda Boy with me and his gear's mixing up with my gear. It's just easier at the end of the day to just start finding your stickers and looking for shit. And same with him. I know if it doesn't have sticker on it, more than likely it's his. Let's see. I'm claiming that I voted. I did vote. Let's see. Send those things to Peltor. I bet they will fix them. Yeah. I don't. What's weird is these are the battery compartments, and they were working, and then they weren't working. Which usually you're supposed to hold down. Supposed to hold down the button. I don't know. They never fucking work when I want them to. See, that's the problem with these things. They're so comfortable to wear. These things I thought were going to be in my way when I was shooting a rifle, but they've done good. You can see the difference in the thin. See how fat those are compared to those. So that's the reason, kind of one of the reasons why I bought new pads for these ones, is I wanted to be able to hear when the buzzer goes off, or you can sit there and have a conversation with somebody as those guys are shooting over there, but you still have your ear pro on. Kind of following the safety rules, of course. Yeah, this beer. Somebody said earlier that this isn't beer. I gotta agree with them. It's kind of just a cold yeast, barley and hops, and is it yeast? I want to put them on my work. Yeah, Crazy Scotsman. If you gotta wear these ear pro all day because you're inside with helping those guys out, if you wear these kind, definitely get the gel cups. And then if you have these or want to spend, these are very, very pricey. I don't think these are worth the money. I mean, the comfort's good, everything's good about them. But if you put gel cups on these, you have the same, in my opinion, the same. You still have the electronic part. You have the nice, comfortable hearing. One thing that's different is on the Peltors, these clip in. So like you can kind of see this crappy lighting, but those basically, these little tabs hold these pads in, so you can kind of just pop them off like that and then put them on like this, and they're back on. What's kind of different is with these ones, they're actually adhesive on the back. So when you get this package, they're basically, here, I'll put the sticker up for you guys so you can, maybe if you order it online, it's cheaper. But there it is, if you guys go back and zoom in on it or whatever. But these are well worth the money. So they come like this, and it's basically on one of those sticker kind of deals where the these are basically stuck to this stuff. So it's super easy to install. You pull the old ones off. I wiped alcohol on it just to clean any dirt or oil off of it, and then stuck those right on, right in place. And I was done in like 2 minutes. It took longer for the alcohol to dry, I think. Very simple, easy to do. So this will definitely step up your game in comfort right here. It's definitely worth it. At the time I was thinking, I think you pay like 60 something bucks for these. And those things are half the cost of these. But when you put those on this, you're basically getting a pair of $300 freaking ear pro. So with that said, if you do a lot of shooting, because these have worked good for me for years without all the gel and crap, but comfort. If you want some comfort, it costs a little extra. I have the Howard lights. They're okay. I need more shoot them in the face stickers so I can put on the working. I gave you a bunch. Did I give you a bunch of those ones or the other ones? Let's see. I use my hours for weekends at a time. Yeah, see, there you go. 9 hours a day. Do you have the gel cups, Kyle, or no? Does Kyle have the gel cups? Let's see how long it takes for the lag. Great memory, yeah. All right, Scotsman, I'll send you a couple. If we ever shoot together, though, your shooting stuff might end up in my bag. Just so you know, I'm gonna warn you. Straight factory. Kyle, I'm gonna do this for you since you've been a loyal subscriber. Buy a pair, and if you don't like them, I will buy them back. I will buy them off you because I know you're gonna like them that much. If you wear them that much that you say, buy a pair, and if you don't like them, I will buy them off you. And I don't even have 3 sets of these, so that's how much I know you'll do it. No, seriously, factory is okay, but you're gonna go, holy shit, these things are comfortable. Think of these gel cool like things on your head, like during a hot day. Like, it is phenomenal. If you have the money or you're able to do it, buy a pair, do a video, say, is your 6 covered guaranteed that these would work great? And if I don't like them, he'll buy them off me. And you will love them. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. That's how confident I am. And you never hear me say shit like that before. These things are so awesome. Now, they're way more comfortable. But if you take these two, this gel and this gel, see how it's kind of wrinkly? I don't know if you can really see it. And this stuff's not as wrinkly. These are even a hair more comfortable than these, and these are phenomenal. Phenomenal. Crazy Scotsman, you got to get a pair of those, man. If you're wearing that stuff all day long because you work at the shooting range, you're gonna thank me for sure. Oh, he's got them in his cart now. Yeah, you're gonna be all, damn, I wish I would have bought these a while ago. Here's the thing again. I bought mine straight off of eBay, but it's hard to find the right link to get to the right Howard lights. They have all these other pairs, blah, blah, blah. You could probably buy them right from the damn dealer cheaper. I don't know. Valhalla gear. It's made in the USA. I don't know. There it is again. See if they found on Amazon, 35 bucks. Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds right. Yeah, those are badass. The only reason why these ones aren't on my other pair is because I was going to do a video and show and talk about them. So, of course, as much as I talked this up already. All right, you guys got any other questions? Because I was just going to show you my stuff and get the heck out of here. So, I want to see what Kyle's got to say, though. It's awesome you were talking about footwear. I'm gearing up to dump a lot of ammo at steel plates coming up. Yeah. I actually just loaded, I'm still loaded up for 223. I just did 100 rounds of 69 grain Sierra bow-tailed hollow points with, I don't even know if I can say this shit anymore on the internet. 25.1 tag group. And there she is. 100 of those. So these are going to be for all the long range stuff. and then I'll just shoot the 55 grains for this short stuff. But I did 400 rounds of 40 today, so I've been reloading full today. Yeah, 400 rounds of 40 and 100 rounds of 223, and I'm not making shotgun shells because it's cheaper to just buy them. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. 1,000 rounds of 9 a week. But yeah, look at this. So here's my practice. Here's my practice ammo, which is stuff that didn't pass, you know, is off just a slight bit, off like the case gauge checks kind of stuff. And then all my good stuff I put in these things. So this is all the, anything with a sticker on it, not that you guys care, but anything with a sticker on it is for my Infinity. So I know which, you know, when I'm grabbing ammo, I know what to bring to the range. And then I have ones like this with nothing on it. And these are just for stock 40 because my Infinity runs it's a little bit, the overall case length or the overall length of it is a little longer. And it's got a magic recipe for that pistol. So if it has a sticker, it's for the Infinity. If it doesn't have a sticker, it's for all the other 40s. I use tight group, Kyle. Yeah, I'm really liking the tight group. It's not the cleanest, but 40 wishes it could be 10. Yes, Crazy Scotsman. It's called a 10 millimeter short is what it's called. Yes, it is. You guys always busted me up on the 40. I've been shooting 40 for like 25 years now. Right when that shit came out. When the Glock 22 came out, that's when I first bought it. Let's see. Then you got the Crazy Scotsman. Blah, blah, blah. Give him great information and intel on perfect, awesome ear pro. And he's got to smack talk my 40. That's it. I'm booting you out of here. You're gone. You gone. Let's see. You went European on him. Yeah, he's just sad because he likes the revolver. Yeah. This Crazy Scotsman's got some really nice revolvers. But it's 2018, Scotsman. They've made advancements since 300 years ago or whatever the hell it is. He did. I won a gift card from the C-Max. I think it was a C-Max one. Yeah, C-Max drawing, and finally just got around to spending the money on it. So pretty excited. I still got some more money left. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Revolvers do kick ass, Scotsman. But I don't know what else I'm going to get. Kind of been holding off waiting. So, but I got my shoes now. I think that's the reason why I bought these, because I was kind of scared to waste money on, something I wasn't sure was going to be great. Because, when you buy stuff off Amazon, you never know, right? Great purchase right there. And then this thing I've always wanted, and I've been separated. And finally, I'm like, you know what? Ain't nobody got time for that shit. So went out and bought one of those things. And, I showed you my big bucket of loaded ammunition that didn't pass spec. So finally got the pullers. So I got a bunch of cool stuff, Scotsman. So I'm excited. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Yep, 40, 9mm, and 223 now I can pull. Now, I did do a lot of research. 1 hour of it, probably. So it wasn't a lot. The one thing about the RCBS puller compared to the other ones is this collet. Take this off real quick. See how built this one is? The collets on the other ones are really thin, and they're more prone to break, supposedly, is what I read. So I went with, I don't know who's, you know, when people type in like the comments, like when they buy something, there was a lot of comments on there that said, I own the so-and-so, and I tried that one, didn't work even half as good as the RCBS one. So I used that as my intel and went with RCBS. So RCBS makes great shit. I used the hammer puller. Yeah, what is it, a kinetic or whatever? I didn't want to go that way. I just got, there's too many bullets there, and I didn't want to deal with that shit. But they do work, but these supposedly work, you know, they're less. You basically tighten the little deal, you pull down the handle, the bullets already comes off, you basically capture it, put it in the tray, and pour the powder out. So either way works. Kyle, you probably load a lot better than I do, so you don't end up with big piles of this. I've had for a couple of years now. This is probably like 3 years old, so I don't know how many of you guys keep buckets of shit that doesn't work, but finally I'll be able to take all those nice projectiles and turn them into bullets that will fly, that will feed into pistols, all that kind of good stuff. Let's see. I just use a hammer puller. It works less dies, and they probably work better. Oh, I have my wall of shame as well. Yeah, I think everybody that reloads probably has a wall of shame. But hey, that's the point of doing it, right? We're learning as we go. At least we're smart enough, you know, to go, you know what, let's not use this one. Let's put it over here. Let's go for the safe thing. But see, even this stuff here, right? So this bag probably weighs 25, 30 pounds. It's a big Ziploc bag full of 40. This stuff will shoot in my pistol, but it's not perfect. So I won't use it. I won't use it for competition because I don't want to have a failure to feed or some bullshit and try to deal with that. I already suck bad enough as it is. I need every freaking helpful thing I can do. So I case check every bullet I make, and I know some people buy like those 50s or the 100s, the hundos they call them. You basically put all your bullets in it, and then you can check them a lot faster. But I do each one separately. It's a lot slower, but at the end of the day, it works the same. For sure. Yes, the plunk test works great. I actually had a friend of mine buy my Dillon Deal Square B, so I no longer have my Deal Square B. I figured I would use it, but ever since I bought the 650, I haven't touched it. It hung on the freaking wall for since August of last year, I think is when I bought this thing. So I'm like, I'll get rid of this thing. It'll give there's a guy I shoot with every Thursday, and he only shoots pistol competitions. So I'm like, I was telling him, man, you need to reload. You need to save some money. Him and his wife actually shoot, so it's like double the price. And they probably shoot 2-3 times a week. And I'm like, come over, and I will show you how to use this thing from top to bottom. And I'll give you every die and everything I have for it, because none of it's interchangeable with any other thing. It's Deal Square B only, basically. Great machine. I mean, I loaded thousands and thousands and thousands of rounds with it. But now I got this thing, so it works a lot better. It's a lot faster. And so I sold it to him for $350. And I mean, he probably got, you know, it's got the strong mount and so on and so forth, like 3 or 4 different calibers. So he got a really good score deal. So Let's see, I've got crap ton of 44 ammo that won't chamber in my ruler Red Hawk, but the Henry eats it. That's weird. Look, Scotsman is trying to get some more 44 ammo. Hey, armament and axes out there. Let's see. I'm whoop tired and well oiled, but still here. Thanks for coming out, blowing stuff up with us. Nice. What is that, Noe? What's the order for Noe? I'm not familiar with that for some reason. Maybe it's a spelling error or something. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see what it says. Noe Company. Oh, makes molds. Cool. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. So we're talking bullet molds, right? I'm gonna go and assume I'm correct on that. And all kinds of sizers. Sweet. Well, if you guys got any questions or no questions, we'll get this thing shut down. Casper, and that's cool. I want to do that one of these days. I know TR Prepper does. Him and his buddy will they'll cast, they'll make a day out of it and just melt a ton of lead down and turn it into projectiles. I haven't got there yet. I'm kind of looking, kind of thinking about it, but I only want to shoot some stuff that's powder coated at least, so I'll have to do some powder coating as well if I do it. But I'm new to all that crap. Nice. Binary X, baby. Blowing some shit up. That's cool. That's cool you guys all get together. Missed out on meeting the crazy Scotsman, but I'll meet up with him soon enough. So that'll be cool. I haven't got to meet a lot of great YouTubers, though. But it's cool, especially, I don't know how close you guys are to each other, but making a day out of it and having a good time is definitely worth it. It was fun chatting with you guys. Love Cassie. Send me some bullets. That's cool. Do me a favor, Kyle. Try those ear pad things if you got some extra cash laying around. $35. If you wear them all the time. If you don't wear them all the time, 45 minutes away ain't bad. But if you do wear them all the time, you will definitely think I had a great idea. So, other than that, that's about all I got to say. I was thinking I sounded like Uncle Dan there for a second. That's about all I got to say. And my beer's out. So that's another sign I need to get off here. All right, well, give those a shot, and you can hold me to it if you don't like them. You guys stay safe. Remember, Isyour6 covered, and I'll see you guys in the next one. We just got someone to show up too. We got VBorg 001. How are you doing, buddy? We're just ending here. We got the enemy is mad. Thanks for showing up. Rick, hit me up on Slack or something. Hit me up on Slack or something. I don't get. We'll say that again. I don't know what that means. I don't understand. I like that. Welcome. Thanks for coming out. Yeah. I don't know if the video's out yet, but I'll have to go check it out if you guys did some videos on that armament and axes and the crazy Scotsman. Been doing a lot of reloading, so I haven't been able to catch up on some videos. Okay. Sounds good. All right. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. It was definitely fun talking with you guys, and I will see you guys on the next one. And stay safe. That's all I got to say about that. All right, you guys. Take care. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks, Kyle. And thanks again.